Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel and of course to the iRacing AI, I don't know what to call this series championship. So today, race number 2 of the GT3 Series season thingy-majig at Daytona. If you did not go back and watch the first race of the season at Spa, and that sounds like something interesting to you, please go back and do that. Yeah, it kind of just set the stage. It was an interesting race, a lot of twists and turns. Of course, this GT3 series with a 2-lap qualifying and a 45-minute length race. A little bit longer than what we've seen previously. And of course, if you want to kind of get the backstory for how we got to this point, you can go back and watch the previous series, the GT4, Formula V, Spec, Mazda Cup, all those things that came before this to kind of get set up as far as how that's going to go. So keep that in mind here as we have, what's the sunset? Yeah, it must be sunset. Sunset race here at Daytona, race number 2 of 6 in this GT3 season. Big mix of stuff going on. As always, if I have any weird mic issues, I apologize. Unfortunately, not a whole lot that I can do about it at this point. I've tried, made some changes, did some different fixes, but it's about as good as it's going to get, unfortunately. So, heading out here for qualifying in our Mercedes GT3 AMG. Excited for this one, should be a good race. I think this track will suit our car alright, so we'll see how we get on here. Running the same downforce package, low downforce that we're just going to run for the whole season that we had at Spa. We did do some playing with it, but I think we'll be okay here for this. It's a pretty straightforward track with a lot of good length straightaways, so hopefully that'll come into play for us here. Hopefully we'll be solidly in the top 10. We started 12th at Spa on what was not my best Q lap ever, but we'll be a little better here today. Alright. I think this is the paint scheme that we have on this car right now is the same one that we ran, I should say, at Spa a couple of years ago, which you see in some of my background pictures. The stream loading picture with Vic Bloom took some great pics, so thanks to him. I think that this is that same thing, same paint scheme. Also, while I'm thinking about it, thanks to Derek Less, Tracer, and everybody else that supports these channels. Everything I upload, every race, every series I'm in, every championship, every race win. So thanks to them so much for all the support and love throughout all these times here. Coming up, got some nice tire heat. About ready to start our first flying lap. We do get 2 here for a 45-minute race. We are going to need a pit stop in this race. Somewhere 5 to 6 gallons of fuel is what we found out about at Spa. So we'll take a look at that here as we go. Do a checkup on that later in the race for our pit stop, of course. So start our first flying lap here. We'll just brake at the caution light, almost spin it with the low downforce on the back end. It's fine, don't have to be the best Q lap I've ever run. I have not driven a GT car around here in a very long time. Of course, my car of choice in Enduros around here, the 24 Hours Daytona, for like 4 years I think we ran the C7 DP. I just love that car. The Corvette Daytona prototype is just one of the best cars short of the Pontiac, I think, on the whole sim, so I love that car. And then I ran a little while, I've run some different IMSA and stuff in the LMP2, and of course the Porsche LMP1. I love that car as well, so I've run GT around here some, not in a while, but you know, not used to having ABS when you decide you want to stop for the bus stop, so that's part of it. Alright, so now just the bus stop for this first lap here, and we'll go ahead and see what lap number 2 has in play. Just going to use the caution light again here for the bus stop. It's usually a pretty safe bet. Get in there nice and smooth, can't be making any mistakes. Almost turned in too sharp right there, too shallow, so may have hurt our exit just a little bit, but can definitely carry a little bit more speed through there than we just did, which is fine. Alright, wait for the number. There's 6th gear. We'll come down and start our second flying lap. Alright. Time to start lap number 2. That lap puts us mid-pack, actually. Big mistake there by me. We're going to have a big slide. This lap's going to be garbage. We're actually nowhere near the front, which is a little bit surprising, but it's fine. So we're just going to bail on that. 45.1. What did I run? 48.2? Jesus. So apparently we're like 3 seconds off the pace, which I don't know where that came from, but it's fine. God, that's a massive, massive gap. He's 7/10. He's on the pole by Junior. We're still 2 seconds off of being given in the top 10, so. I don't know. These guys are good. I turned the AI strength way up to like 100 here, so it's what we got. We're going to have to work for it. Tricky track to pass, but at the same time, it's not. Obviously, with the draft and with the straightaway lengths and stuff, it's not too brutal. But, you know, it's a lot of cars that you got to pass, and a lot of it can be a little processional, so we'll see what we got. But we got a break coming up and should be all set. Man, what I did there, that's slow. I mean, I know that wasn't my best lap, it was my most aggressive lap, but if we run that pace, man, we're going to be in trouble because we're going to be getting lapped in this race if that's what we got. So, again, we saw that pit stops can be a little bit wonky. We saw that, you know, basically, I don't know if they took tires and got behind and got, you know, back in traffic or whatnot, but we saw some of the 19 cars, 19 Drew, and the other Merc was very strong, second in points. They took tires, I assume, on their pit stop and lost a huge chunk of time. But, of course, they were faster at the end, but we got like a 20-second gap on them from where we were at. So I guess theoretically that means if we can hold within like 15 or 20 seconds at leader, we'll be okay after the pit stop to at least be battling for it. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. So we'll see. 45 minutes is a long time. It's probably, I don't know, 25 laps or so around here would be my guess in GT cars. I'm not going to do the math on that one, 25 to 30 laps. But yeah, we'll see what we got here. So it's go time. Trying to get ready to rock. Just got to stay out of trouble, turn 1 especially, the first hairpins. And we'll see what's up here. Here we go. Not the best start I've ever had, but that's all right. Aggressive there from Stevie Reese up ahead. We're going to just dive up in here. Found some nice space. Almost ran over Jimmy Broadbent there. We were able to get about 10 spots there, it looks like, just by being aggressive. Oh man, that's a big crash. Okay, we're going to restart that one. Just a chain reaction there. Just, I don't know what happened exactly. We'll go back and watch it before we start over again. So we get ourselves in that place here, and Jimmy has contact with this car, it looks like, up ahead. Yeah, that was optimistic on my part. I thought that he was going to just follow the other car. Obviously, he did not, but hey, that's racing sometimes, and that's the kind of messes we can have here. So let's not do that. Let's try to have another similarly good start, I guess, but let's not do that garbage. We can take a little bit of liberties with track limits and stuff on the start. They give you a little leeway as far as, you know, what's off track and cutting the course and that type of thing. So see how we can use that, I guess, to our advantage. I got to remember to uncheck my tires again since we reset. We shouldn't need that much fuel, maybe 5 gallons again or so, give or take, but we'll see how that plays out. Alright. So let's try this again. If we can make another good start, we got about 10 spots from sticking our nose up in there and being aggressive, so hopefully we can do a similar thing here, get a little better start would be nice. So see how we can here be smart, be efficient with our passes, and use the toe to our advantage. I guess I don't know, 7 wing we still got on the back of this thing, whether that's going to be high downforce compared to the pack or low downforce, but that'll kind of determine what our strengths are, I guess, in the track. So see what we can do. Feel like it's fairly low downforce, but not, you know, none. So we shouldn't be a missile on the straightaways or anything, but we still got to be able to get into the hairpins well and stuff, and the kink, and obviously out of these corners and through the bus stop especially is very difficult. So see how we stack up here. We'll wait for the pace car to peel in, and then we'll get ready to go. Alright, ready. A little better start that time, just got rolling a little bit. See if we can duck up to the inside again here as cars start to lift. Oh god, I hit him again. He just... Alright, one more try. If I fuck it up this time, we'll just keep going with it. What did I do that time? Did I just run him over, like, literally? Man, what was I doing there? Okay, so I saw them all check up and trying to sneak inside. He moves just a little bit, but I still basically ran him over. Okay, I promise this is the last one. If we mess this up, that's that. We're not gonna do this many times because this is a long enough race as it is. So last time we had problems with the setup at Spa, problems with the setup, problems in queue and stuff. This time we have problems with even making it through turn 1 without running someone over and killing the car. So yeah, we're gonna chalk this up to Daytona and the AI being weird and not me being an absolute muppet. So final try here, third time's the charm. We just gotta turn left here and not run anybody over and get through the first lap, and then we'll be hopefully okay. I say we'll be okay. I don't know based on this. So see what we got here. Did we uncheck tires? Yes, I did. Cool. All right, let's see if we can do that again, just not worse. Let's do the same thing better. Mike Berg is who we hit, and then we hit Jimmy already. So it looks like if you're in a teal car, you're a target for our Mercedes today. So, you know, that's what we got. Teal is the target, TT. Alright, let's try this again. Get everything nice and warmed up so we can get into turn 1 effectively and not just go flying off track without downforce. Alright, mechanical grip should be good in this car. Plenty of fuel in the back to hold it down. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we've wasted about, what, 6 minutes of everybody's time now since we actually tried to start the race the first time. Alright, here we go, folks. This is fun, I feel it. I said that last time. FPS is not having a day. 35 FPS, good grief. Hopefully that gets sorted out as we get going here. Decent start, I guess. We get rolling a little bit. Alright, let's just bail over here. Full commit. A little bit of a hip check there. We're going to back out of Jimmy again. That one was to our right rear though, so not too much of a bad hit right there. God, I can't. Okay, I said we weren't going to do it anymore. We're going to do it one more time, and what we're going to do is not be aggressive assholes. We're just going to go... Where'd I get that hip check? Right there, I guess. Okay. God, I just don't want to ruin the whole race by bashing up the front immediately. That's not fun. Why are the AI... You don't have to park it. You can just sort yourself through. How come official lobbies are somehow cleaner than the AI lobbies? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I felt like I was being paid at that time, and through a flat-out section of the track, everybody slammed on brakes because, you know, our Lord and Savior says you have to get single file. So I don't even know what I could do. It's not like I didn't even feel like I was pushing at that time. We're just following dude through there, and it's a flat-out straightaway essentially. And I think it was Jimmy again that we ran over. So the teal cars strike again, and we just gotta stay away from those for the whole race. I don't know what to do, folks. I don't want to ruin the race immediately by running someone over, but you gotta take the chance to be aggressive. But that time I feel like we'd slid in line. We were patient. We got the little hip check, but it was fine. And then, you know, then you got damaged. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, you can't follow everybody through there because you'll stop. But you know, I feel like that's an easy place for the AI to just, you know, go. There's a corner coming up. But obviously we ran over the dude and got damaged, so we gotta go back and try again. But hopefully this one goes better. I don't know exactly what the game plan is here. I don't know how we can avoid all these cars without just stopping and following in line. But it's so unpredictable where they're gonna decide to slow down and let cars go that it's easier said than done. But whatever. We'll see what we can do this time. Try again. A little better hope this time. Alright. Fourth time's a charm, question mark? Let that dude go. We didn't get quite the same start, quite the same amount of places there. That's fine. Just worried about surviving. Get in line here. Take a big look up the inside here. Not be too aggressive. We made it through turns 1 and 2 at this time at least. Alright, we're on to, an actual part of the track now. It's not corners. It's like more braking up ahead, so we'll be really slow and proactive here. Don't want to bin into somebody again. Try to sneak up the inside there. Just going to be able to get alongside Greg West. Should be able to complete this one in the brake zone. Flag here, and I don't really know why. It's been that way forever. Okay, so I think we're up in about 12th place now, so we're plus 15. We've made it onto the oval finally after 10 minutes of wasting everybody's time, so I apologize for me being incompetent. And now we'll see where I'm lost and made it, because it's depending on where I was at, so we'll see. Really braking, it looks like here. Thought about chucking one up there, but it's not a good move. Alright, so we are definitely in the tow. Cars have already really scooted away at the front the first couple. See how we can do in turn 1, hopefully not die like we did on my second Q lap. That was not ideal. We're in a pretty good tow right here, but we're not really making up any time, so we must be running a little bit higher wing. That's really going to show up, when we're not by ourselves. We're going to have a hard time passing people on the oval section of the track, it looks like, so. Definitely have the braking power to try to make some moves here, but get Lauren back out there. That's for 11th spot. So yeah, just don't have the straightaway speed, I guess, even with the big tow. Maybe if there was a car leading a pack and we were like the only car behind them, maybe, but when there's a big train, we definitely don't have straight line speed. So probably a big chunk of the delta that we had in Q was just straight line speed. Not run over anybody, that's the key. Name up ahead of us, another fellow Mercedes. We saw the 19 car up there of Adamson just up in the distance there. Try to get off of this corner, not garbage, we didn't. Got clogged up there a little bit, so we're going to lose that spot back to Lauren. Straight line speed of all these cars, just incredible. Yeah, I mean, we're tucked up tight and we can't do anything right now, so. Little bit of a sniff we got coming here. Not nearly enough to do anything. This is incredible. We're tucked up on them. Tricky move there into the bus stop side by side around the outside, but we made it stick. I'm assuming we're going to get repassed right here immediately. The big tow from behind. We're now the car punching the big hole since we've lost Kevin and Nim. We're the one that are punching the big hole. We've seen this in every series. We saw this in the Mazda Cup car, the GT3 Series here, that just on the straightaways, the hole is just punched so big. Can't do anything right there. We're going to get passed by the Ford and the Land, both Greg Hill. See if we can make something happen down here in the brake zone for 2-1. Going as deep as I dare. Just about keep that place. So we only lost one there, back to 12th, really. And they're just going to check out. We're just going to continue to be in trouble on all these straightaways, which is not good. Daytona is a pretty big chunk straightaway, so we're going to be not in good shape here if we ever have big gaps in front of us. So we're going to have to play some magic here as far as the pit strategy goes. We have to nail it for sure. Definitely not going to be the funnest day. We're going to definitely have to do a lot of defending here. A little bit of a front tire slide there. That was not great. Rear tire slide on exit. I just got that all wrong. We're going to be on fire again here. Not good. BMW of Greg West behind us. God, we just have nothing for straight line speed. That's incredible. Great defense there from Greg Hill. Wow, we are just, we are not good. I guess this is about as low as a downforce track as you'll find. But obviously we got it wrong with the 7 wing. Maybe we could have gone more aggressive. I felt like it would be beneficial to have the braking power, but we just have no straight line speed at all. Following someone, even then we're still down. I mean, we're getting caught from behind and we're in the toe of a car that has no toe. And we can't do anything, so not good. Very not good, and it's still unstable on entry under hard braking, so I don't know. We need more front brake or what? Similar thing that we fought at Spa, but it turned out okay. I don't know what the deal is, but we don't have what we need here. It's all right, not a lot we can do. We're only like 2 seconds a lap slower than where we need to be, which is really frustrating actually, but we just gotta keep going with it. That's how all these races have gone. Sometimes just don't run well. First race, I guess we've really been out to lunch every single race in every series. We've, even if we've had bad races or had problems, we've been able to find it. But here, I don't even know what we can salvage from this. We're going to be running like literally 20th by the time we get to the pit stop at this rate because we can't even keep up with anybody. Really frustrating, actually, but I don't know what else we can do, really. It's just it's a big guessing game, really, of where we need to be because we don't have any defense for these straightaways. Nothing we can do. Our car stopped right there. Could be a yellow flag. Should we throw a safety car to change it up a little bit? Question mark? Nah, let's just keep going. Making it artificial would be lame, and I don't want to ride around under caution for 10 minutes, so it's fine. Where are we at for fuel here? Still looking okay. A little better lap that time, still not great. Just don't have anything. Feels like we have minimal wing, which is wild because we're running a 7 wing, which is more than half of what you're allocated to. And obviously these guys are killing us on the straightaway, so they gotta be running less. Again, part of this could be a factor of the Seb being really old. Talked about that spot. The Seb is over a year old now. But just what we got. Gotta try my best to hold ground and make something out of it, I guess, here as we go. Pit stop's gonna be where we have to try to make some time. If we lose even 5 more seconds, we're running 24th, so not a whole lot we can do here. Pretty much out to lunch, really, which is kind of sad, but that's what we got. So this is gonna be a terrible video. We're gonna be me botching the start about 10 times, and then me riding around being passed by everybody and their mother in the race. So that's what we got. Gotta try and make the best of it and make good lap time. Hang on. We just gotta hang on, folks. Try to stay out of the toe of them as much as possible. I mean, we're just getting eaten up every straightaway. We're losing like a second a time, which is incredible. I honestly almost can't believe it, but we are just nowhere. Big entry slide there. God, even in the brake zones too, just a couple tenths is incredible how much we are out to lunch. I can't believe it. Too deep in there, just didn't get the line quite right, it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna have something weird happen here, folks. Have to have something weird happen. Maybe we can salvage it. Like I said, it's just 1 race out of 6, so who knows how it's going to turn out, but it's not looking that good right now. Still a lot of time left, still a lot of laps left, but it's just frustrating. Over here, facing the wrong way, Red Hill. That's another freebie, so obviously there's some contact or something going on. It's an 11th, so something's going on here. Junior's just scooted away 5 seconds from everybody else. 18 seconds up the road already. 5 laps into the race, so Something's going on there with cars looping in. God, we just have no defense right here for Michael. I mean, that's unbelievable. Right up on his mustard right here, and we're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, look at this. He's got no toe. I am following him, and he's pulling away. That's unbelievable. I honestly can't even believe it, how much they're just faster. And we're significantly faster than our best lap. Look at the timer, the delta on the dash. It's going down tenths at a time. We're like 4 miles an hour faster at start finish, and we still can't do anything. That's unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. Alright. Alright, so I don't even know what to say. There's no words for how we have to approach this race. We just gotta kind of make laps and hope that we can get a little lucky again on the pit stop here. I don't know what the strategy is going to be or whatnot, but we're not going to put tires on. We're not burning tires. Run as slow as we are, so just going to get a little fuel in it and be on our way. So that's what we got. Again, I mean, man, we're 8/10 out of the draft. We're going to be out of the draft completely by the time we get to the bus stop, which is unbelievable following a car. About 12 minutes in, so just about to be 1/4 distance here. I can't believe it. And yes, I know what you're saying. Could I be more aggressive, especially under braking? Yes, but I mean, A, it's not going to do us a whole lot, and B, I don't feel comfortable with it, which is amazing. But I just don't feel like I can chuck it in there like I need to and make time. Oh. I mean, we're just losing everything, every straightaway. It's maddening. Truly maddening. I'll hold off Lisa there for the moment. Back to sub 1 minute 47 seconds, so a little bit of benefit there, a little bit of progress, but we'll see how this plays out. I don't know what the strategy is going to be. I really don't. Even if they put on tires, we can't hold anybody off. So getting out in front of them isn't going to do us a whole lot because they're just going to eat us up. So we're just going to have to try to grasp at some straws, I guess, and see what we can do. I don't really know what the play is here, honestly. We just got to kind of keep trucking on. We're still running in the top 15, so if we can get up in the top 10, that would be at least a salvage. So we'll see. I mean, this is the top level of motorsports right here, GT3, traveling the world. I was going to include a LMP2 series in this thing, this thing to wrap it up as like the top level, but the AI in the LMP2 right now, for whatever reason, are just weird. They don't behave well. They don't do things normally. So this is pretty much it. It's not it. I'll show you the surprise that we have at the end of this thing, but it's pretty much it. So. I don't know what else I can do. I really don't know what else I can do, unfortunately. Doing okay here, but man, look at that. We're just out to lunch. We can't do anything. That's like 10 miles an hour of speed difference right there. That's incredible. Jimmy with a big dive to the inside. Oh god, he just hip checked us for no reason right there. I don't know why that was necessary, Jimmy. Whatever, it's fine. 0x cars, even if it's hurt, it's whatever, because we got damage, so we're slow anyways. Third of the distance now. We're just past 15 minutes. Just bleeding time, bleeding positions here, unfortunately. Look at that big train of cars back there. starting with Tom back in 15th. That's just going to go right by us all at once. It's incredible. Don't know what else I can do. Guess this track is just not suited to this package or whatever, so too much straightaway for whatever wing package I'm running, unfortunately. But I feel like it's not even that. Even if we were running a 0 wing, we're 10 miles an hour down. I don't know what it is, if there's been an update some of these cars or something since the setup was built, but yeah, we just have nothing to fight with. Gotta maximize all these exits. I mean, we're 8/10ths back from Jimmy and we're just gonna get left. I honestly can't even believe it. It's wild. Nothing to fight with. Yeah, so about 17 minutes in here. About 2 or 3 more laps will be coming up on halfway. Greg West just gonna go by us like we're standing still. Just about get the thing stopped trying to complete that pass, or should I say prevent the pass from Greg. Man, this is just, it boggles my mind. I don't even know what to say. Being 3 seconds off in Q is kind of, you know, mind-boggling around a place like this. That's like GT3 versus GTE, almost, that kind of pace gap. It's just unbelievable. And again, I'm a total novice in both of those cars, GT cars in general. Not saying that I'd be, you know, faster than GTE and GT3, because that's not even truly the case. But I mean, it's that big of a pace differential. And that's like, you know, the back of the AI field is where we were. We were like 27th out of 38 that made a lap, so like more than 2/3 of the cars were faster than us in the AI field. We haven't had anything near that. Even at Spa, didn't run my best lap. We were 12th, and we were competitive. And we drove up through and past people. And here we just have nothing. It's unbelievable. I mean, yeah, we're getting down towards the pit stop, thank goodness. But even then, like I said, we're going to come to pit road, throw some fuel in it. Or if we cycle out, it's kind of where we're going to be stuck, honestly. But trying to find out how far ahead Junior is here. I'm sure, yeah, 30 seconds. That's unbelievable. And he's 8 seconds clear of everybody else in the field, so tells you all I need to know there. Obviously, his car is super duper fast. Lose another spot there, down to 15th place. Tom behind us. Greg just got past us in turn 1 after a couple laps of trying. Still a big train behind us here, so it's going to be one by one. We got to leave the door because we can't do anything on the front straightaway, especially at least into the bus stop. There's not quite as long of a straight, and there's a little bit of defense you can have putting someone offline, but down the front straight they can just go either way. You know, they're making the pass before the brakes in for turn 1, so it's not even like that's a defense. That was a really pussy-ass entry there by me. It's fine. Good buddy Tom behind us here, coming up. Probably gonna make this pass down into the bus stop here. It's got a nice tow behind us, and we got nothing out in front. So I don't know. I don't know what it is with this set. Maybe it's this set specifically. I don't know. See if he can get us from that far back. He's still too back. He's got a big run. He's gonna park in the middle here. Can't pick a side there, so he's gonna back out and almost surely get us in turn 1 instead. So that's kind of the dilemma there. You protect and you make a great block or whatever, and you get down here and he's gonna be on you almost before you get off the corner here. So it's fine. Everything's great. Probably about another 2 laps and we'll be at the halfway mark to check our fuel. Didn't take a big run there. He had a big run, didn't take it, so that's interesting. Alright. We are not going to be in contention for the win today, even if we have an unbelievable pit stop sequence. You know, we're losing incredible amounts of time here. Junior's already more than half a minute ahead of us, so we're going to be like a minute or more behind the end of the race. And we're not making that up on the pit stop. That's, you know, like 2/3 or more of a lap, so we're not making that up. A little bit deep in there, throttle's sticking just a little bit, so we're gonna make this one easy every time here, looks like. Actually got off there decently well, he did not. Probably scared about where the hell I was gonna end up. Let's see, we've run about 12 gallons out of it, so we're gonna need probably 5 at the pit stop. We'll check at the end of this lap, that'll be where we need to be. So gonna make a big dive. Is just barely gets clear. We go through the grass. Couldn't see my turn in there and got the rear end jumped out. And we'll see what we got here for timer. See how we are. About a minute short, so we'll run another lap, I guess. Or so. Another Merc, Sarah behind us, the 3rd or 4th Merc. Can't remember. Alright, see what we got. Of course, like I said, Spa, when we came in, made that big gap. We were pitting from right at the front. I mean, we were right with those guys, but here we're pitting from 30 or more seconds behind everybody at the front, so not a lot we can do. Another car stopped up here. Looks like it's Jimmy as he gotten going. It's not Jimmy, it's Foster from 2nd place, so I wonder if there's just mistakes being made or contacts there or what, but he was about 10 seconds off of Junior and separated for 2nd place, so now not the case. 13 gallons of fuel, so we're going to need about 5.5 gallons of fuel here. Put in our 5.5 gallons. Sounds good. Car is actually pitting, that's interesting. Just nothing to fight with, good grief. So yeah, we're at halfway here. Looks like cars are starting to go to pit road. Should be good here to sit on pit road for a little while and it'll be alright. So start to see some cars pit, that's the strategy. Drew Adams and Pull at Spa, basically pitting as soon as the fuel window was open here past halfway. Doing it that way, so we'll see how that plays out. Some of these cars back here that maybe choose to pit early. A little bit more gaps now. We've got car Dean right behind us here, 7/10, and then a couple seconds of gaps here for Combs, David Tucker, other cars like that. So we actually almost made a pass here. We're going to lose it right back on the straightaway, but Sean didn't get off of that corner at all, and we got up the inside. Of course, we're giving it right back as soon as he gets up to speed, but we almost made an actual pass. Leader's coming in, so Junior's peeling off already. Interesting strategy. See how many other cars like to do the same. See if we get more pit stops here at the halfway mark, that would make it interesting. Yeah, just about 20 minutes to go, 25 in here. Greg West appears to be coming, Tom is coming, Sean in front of us is coming, so a lot of pit stops here, that's interesting. Didn't expect that. See how many cars do decide to come in here at the last second. Sean is not coming in. That's interesting. Maybe we unprogrammed him from pitting because we were next to him or something at a certain point. It's interesting. Junior's pit stop is done. We'll see how far behind he is based on where he comes out here. See what we can do as far as our pit stop. Not going to come in yet. We want to run on low fuel as long as we can. And with, draft, we come out nowhere. We're going to be nowhere. So, while we have cars around, we want to try to take advantage of that, save a couple tenths where we can. God, even through the infield section, we just have nothing. Getting pulled like half a second or more. It's just unbelievable. Hopefully we're a little better. These other tracks coming up. You're still not out of pit road yet, at least not 20 seconds behind me, so interesting to see where he is here on the straightaway. Got 5 laps to go, that's plenty. Looks like Dale Jr. back about 30 seconds behind or so, and he was about 30 seconds ahead of me. Got plenty of fuel left. Put in a little bit more, can't hurt. Bit of a slide there, of course, when the fuel burns off, back end gets light. Just trying to make it at this point. This time more cars starting to come to pit road, wondering if they're just about out of fuel. It can't be, because I'm not out of fuel. I don't know. I don't know why everybody's pitting so early. We definitely got fuel to burn here. Lisa didn't pit that time, so did she throw a dummy? I don't understand. Dean's definitely going to try to have a throw up on us here. A throw up on us? That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to be patient. Don't want to make a mistake and spin out. That would not be good. Again, we're definitely going to be not in good shape as far as the overall here, but maybe we can salvage something. Going long, staying up with the flow with the pack, keeping the tires warm, etc. So trying the big overcut here. Putting about 6 gallons of fuel in, then we'll be on our way. Kimberry, first lapper that we've come across, must have already pitted in the pink mobile, the BMW car. I feel like we've seen just BMW, there are about 5 or 6 of them. I feel like we've seen all of them, so. Actually going to catch a little break there. Dean's going to get trapped just momentarily behind there, so that's good for us. A little bit more space. Looks like the Mercedes, for the most part, decided to stay out there. Drew and them ahead of us. So Mercedes, whether we're getting better fuel mileage or what, I don't know, but Drew did pit very early in the last race. That's what intrigued me a little bit as far as that was concerned. Lisa with an issue here. Did she run out of fuel or something? Some kind of issue there for Lisa, so way off pace. That's going to be another spot for us. Might have to tow that one. Dean behind us is still going. 2 Mercedes up ahead still going. Interesting. So cars pitting still here again. People running out of fuel perhaps. Tucker back there. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to theorize on what's going on because we're not a part of everything here at this point. So I'm just going to keep rolling. We're up to 3rd place. 2 Mercedes ahead of us yet to pit. Drew and Nim. I don't know what Drew's strategy is because he pitted early in the previous race at Spa, maybe to get out of traffic. It didn't really work for him. So maybe he's going longer on this one. I don't know what the AI strategy number is here, but looks like we're the only 3 that have not come to pit road. Junior back there 29 seconds back now is in 4th place again, so. So that plays out as we go. No idea how long 6 gallons of fuel will take, but almost certainly more than 30 seconds, so not going to come out in front of Junior. I don't know what the game plan is here, honestly. I have no idea, so maybe we can end up in top 10. That'd be the hope, especially with some of the cars having issues and spins and whatnot, but Junior's looking pretty good with his 14-second lead over the rest of the cars that have pitted, so we'll see what we got. Getting towards the pit stops now, the final chunk of the race here. Spinner here. Just caught that one out of the corner of the eye. Here's a couple of cars stopped. It's interesting. Weird place to be stopped. Under 15 minutes to go now. I don't know what the heck's going on, honestly. I have no idea. We got random cars stopped. We got cars parading around. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But it's all good. I'm not going to worry about it because I don't know what's going on. Coming up here, just a couple more laps probably till our pit stop. Not going to look at an exact number, just going to come when it tells us to come. So we go to get the thing stopped, line it up straight. A lot of cars having issues here. I don't know if they're running out of fuel or what. I don't know how that can be. Whatever. I really don't know. So whatever. It's fine. Maybe this is a weird track for AIs and pitting. I don't know. Maybe something like we saw triggers them not to pit when they're supposed to, and then, I don't know, they don't know what to do. It's a pretty good looking car here. This orange McLaren spitting the fire. So fuel low warning. Still not ready to pit quite yet. I go a couple more laps here at least. Yeah, probably about 2 more laps. We'll go 1 more for sure after this, and then we'll be down around 10 minutes left in the race at the spot. See how it plays out. I don't know how long the fuel is going to take, probably 25 seconds or so, so we're not going to be able to maintain the, well, I guess what will be the lead. We'll see if we can hang back up in the top 10. Pretty tight pack there behind Junior, it looks like. So looks like he's got about a 22-second lead back to Randy and some of those other cars. So maybe if we can slot in with that pack right there, that's in the top 7 or so, that would be all right. I guess that'd be the hope. We're going to go 1 more lap here around because I don't think we'll make it 2. With 6 gallons of fuel in it, it should be about 10 minutes to go when we come out of the pits then, which is, what, 6 laps or so. So see how that plays out. 47 dead that time. Pretty good lap, actually. One of our better laps so far. Maybe had a little bit of toll from the car ahead, but fairly clean lap. Got car way off there. Your Inglis way off over on the exit of turn 2. So a lot of mistakes here in this race. We've seen a lot of spins. They're dropping wheels, or if it's a tricky track, or don't know what it is, but we've seen a lot of cars go off here. Come in here, we'll not use the pit limiter this race since it's a fairly straightforward pit road and we gotta maximize time as much as we can here. Another spinner here. It's Bray Hill. We were in the race, middle of the racetrack he is. Cost us a little bit of time there, maybe a couple tenths going around him. So we are going to pit in right here this lap. Still, they got the 2 ahead that haven't pitted, Drew and Nim. Everybody else seems to have pitted already. I don't know what the game plan is, but see how we come out here. We got, what, 23 seconds over Junior, about 40 over the next car, so just about make the track there, excuse me, without hitting the grass. Get a little more tow back to the pit lane entry. You can brake incredibly late in this car, so we're just going to throw it in there, and if we speed, we speed, and we'll just clear it because I don't care. Alright, how much can we get on pit road entry here? More cars having issues back there. I don't know what's going on. We're good on our pit entry there. We gotta find our dude. He's gonna be early since we sucked in Q. There's our dude. Do a pedal reset while we're here. Oh, that was a better stop than I thought it was. We're not going to beat Junior out, but at least going to be close. There he goes. I'll hold this pit speed all the way around here now, the updated pit exit. There we go. So I guess we're in like net 2nd place, so good pit strategy again. They must have put tires on. Alright. Couple laps to go. How garbage are we going to be? There you go, Drew. Right now, have not come in yet. See where they cycle out. I guess we're only about 10 seconds behind Junior, so maybe we'll play out okay here. I don't know. Got plenty of fuel left. Just about, what, 5 laps to go probably here, so good work by our pit crew guys. I guess no tires is the way to go, so made, what, probably 20 seconds of savings there by not getting tires. That's important to note as we keep going forwards here. See where we cycle out with Drew and Nim. We should be able to get by Nim. He was only about 15 or 20 seconds up the road, and we made more than that. We should be able to get Nim. We'll see where Drew cycles out of pit road here. But about 8 seconds back behind to the trailing cars. Brian, Randy, those guys. See how that impacts us. You see there Nim currently on pit road. Gonna go by him easily. Drew as well, it looks like. Drew's still in his pit box. He's leaving now. Drew's also gonna have to follow out Kim Berry, so that's something to note right there. Gonna get through a lot more of these cars, so we're gonna be a couple seconds ahead here of Drew. It looks like obviously he's much faster though, so we're gonna have to either defend from him or hang on. If they're 2 seconds faster and we got 5 laps to go, that means we're in trouble to finish 4th or something, it looks like, so we'll see. We shall see. Can't get held up behind these slow cars. Are we gonna get held up behind the slow car? Get through there decently, I guess. Could be worse. Squeezed him out there. Junior's still gone, 10 seconds up the road. Unbelievable pace from him today. Don't know why Junior's number 29 here in the sim, but that's fine. Not gonna ask questions. So Drew 6 seconds behind this, Brian Simpson. 12 seconds back to Tran. I think we should be able to hold that off Tran. With just, what, about 4 laps to go here, so you'd have to be 3 seconds lap faster than us, which I don't anticipate, so that would be unbelievable speed, plus traffic and me protecting and all these things, so. Are we going to finish 2nd, 3rd, or 4th now is the question, it looks like, as long as I don't make any mistakes. Incredible turnaround. We were almost down to 20th place. Net, I guess, 20th place net earlier in the race, so. Started 27, if we can drive all the way up here, that'll be a great finish, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. We're definitely going to keep our championship alive with that, so. Important day, important race. We're running 2nd currently, you saw there. About 4 laps to go here. Yep, just about 4 laps left we'll have, so. Just a matter of time now if we can hold these guys off. That's not going to help, that's going to cost us a couple tenths. About 2 tenths we lost right there, that's alright. A little bit of traffic back there for Greg Hill in 40th. 2 cars chasing us now. Oh, a little bit of a slide there on entry. Of course, we got hot tires, a little more fuel than we had, not burning off linearly anymore because we put more in. So we're going to get a little bit over from ahead of us. That should help us for our lap time this lap at least. And then it's pretty much empty track ahead all the way up to Alex. 9 seconds up the road, so it'll help us briefly here. Are we even going to be able to make this pass, though, is the question. In there way deep, made the mistake, spun out. Said that's what we couldn't do. Gotta get the car going, we gotta get going, we gotta get going. Here comes the rest of the pack. So that was the mistake we couldn't have. I got too anxious. Made a big dive trying to pass the slow car, and now we're in trouble. We go with the big block on Tran. We're gonna have Lauren coming up fast behind here as well. That was it. Now we're in the dogfight here. It's gonna block both lanes. 3 laps to go. Suddenly we have a big fight with about 5 cars here. Just a big mistake. Tried to get in there too deep and couldn't get the car stopped and rotated, and Now we're in trouble, so that's not good. Car stopped ahead. Looks like it's Alex around the apex that might help us a little bit for separating from the pack behind us. It will. They're all going to slow down quite a bit. So now about 3 seconds. We can breathe again for another lap or so. Just a mistake on my part, obviously. Just trying to get too much there, to get too far ahead of myself, and if we still finish fourth, that would be okay. That's probably where we would have finished anyways, so you gotta hold on to this here. 2 second gap coming to 2 laps to go. You're only about 30 seconds up the road, so it will be 2 laps to go here. Now the tires are definitely worn out from that big slide and spin. And of course we got stuck in the grass, which didn't help either, but 2 laps we're going to have to hold these guys off, or at least Randy. A little bit spread there behind Randy Lauren, back to Nim. 4th and 5th, oh I'm 4th, never mind, 5th was Tran. He lost out big time, lost 3 spots in that. 2 laps to go, we're going to have to fight off Randy probably this lap, and then Randy on the final lap, so 2 laps to go. Should have plenty of fuel in it for that. Yep. Almost caught the grass there. The car dove to the left under braking for turn 1. Lost a lot of time there actually. Almost a second we lost in turn 1 there. See if Greg is going to give us issues again as a lap car. We'll see. It's my own mistake. We've seen it before. Mistakes under pressure. Not great on my part, but is what it is. Here he comes, Randy. 4/10 back. We're going to have to protect hard here. Again, you're not supposed to block, but these are AIs, so I don't really care. So we're going to block for all we got here for a lap and a half. 2 more times around the oval. Again, we should get a little bit of tow here, which might help a little bit from the 26 car up ahead. How are we going to get the white flag is the question. Should get the white flag here. That time we were able to hold them off, so 2 cars behind me, 1 lap to go. Maybe we could have held those guys off, I don't know. It's a moot point now. Made the mistake, we spun out, so this is what we've got. Try to get a big tow off of this Audi here. Watch the mirror, final lap, white flag. Lock the Lambo in there, see if we can get a dive on the inside of turn 1. That was our best lap of the day actually, 46.67. Of course we had a lot of big tows there, but still, best lap we've run. Alright. Car turned in there nicely. No slides. Big run coming, we're going to have to protect in the hairpin here. Just a little bit. Big spin here. John, that's going to get that lapper out of the way, good or bad. Probably wasn't going to get any draft off of him, but now out of the way. Gotta get off of here well. Pretty decent, about as good as we could hope for. Now we gotta protect, big time, down to the bus stop. Do we want to force him to go left is the question. Junior must have just finished. They're going to go side by side behind us there. Cost each other some time. Might save us. Lauren tried to jump up the inside of Randy. That might just be able to be enough. 6/10 gap. It's going to come down. They're going to have a big run at the start finish, but can we hold them off from 5 back? Should be able to. Here comes the run. what we need to block. We're just going to hug the yellow line. Here they come. Big run, big run. It's going to be so close. I think we held on. So close. We did hold on. So 4th place here today at Daytona. Wild, crazy race. The mistake by me might have cost us 2nd spot in the end. Wow, a lot of hard work there. So unfortunate that we made the mistake. Look at that, 23 1,000ths of a second gap between me and Randy for 4th spot, but we were able to salvage here today, salvage a 4th place finish in a race that we really should have run outside the top 10. Just great pit strategy again, putting no tires on, trying to move my mouse. Wow, that was all it took. The one mistake might have cost us a point or two, but we salvage, which is what we need to do. We need to salvage and get out of here with a solid run somehow, and we managed to do that. So hopefully this will be our weakest track. Hopefully this package will play a little bit nicer. Certainly at a place like Road America, excuse me. It scares me because definitely not the kind of track that you want to throw down straightaways there. But this is definitely the one that's going to hurt the most as far as straight line speed if you're not set up correctly. So we'll have to see. How we go on here. Junior obviously wins by a massive margin. Great job from him. Car was flying. Started up at the front, led the whole race. Massively faster in Q trim. So whatever they had was a rocket ship. 22 seconds back to Drew, who takes the championship points lead over me by one point, I will believe. So, and Brian Simpson, a great podium run in 3rd place. We end up 4th. We maintain just 1 point back of Drew for the championship lead, with 4 races left to go. So, still in good shape. If this was our weakest track, then I think we're going to be decent. We're in with a shot of it. We just gotta capitalize and run well. So. Come to pit road here. Pit stops played out well for us. Garbage queue, garbage start. We had 4 retries, I think, just mistakes. Oh God, there's our dude. He just popped up out of nowhere. All right, so that was that. We'll wait for these results to go official. Check back. You can look at where your favorite driver that's not named Justin Kuznetsky finished today. So another one back in 15th there, Sarah, another Mercedes, along with myself and Nim. Nim in 7th place, of course, Drew up in 2nd. Solid day for the Mercedes clan today. Sun went down, looked nice, night race, and that's that. So we'll check back in here on the relative standings. Yep, finished 4th place, blah, blah, blah. We'll check the points now. Season standings, yes. So, Junior, I didn't even think about where Junior was. That's so Junior and Drew tied for 1st place. Junior in the Porsche, we didn't even see him. Tied for fourth place, excuse me, tied for 1st place in points, 84 points. We are 1 back at 83 points. Nimcross 8 points back of the lead. Brian 10 points in 5th in the championship. So starting to spread out a little bit. Junior definitely looking very strong there in that one. He had control of that one from the very beginning. So good to know, to see. And next time we will be back in the GT3 car at Road America, the track that I mentioned we might struggle at, so we'll see if we can have an uptick in performance for Road Atlanta after that. Sebring hopefully not going to be too terrible. A couple long straightaways, but nothing crazy that should hurt our downforce package. And then Watkins Glen boot. Again, some long straightaways, but could go either way, and not the straightaway that we see on a track like this or Road America. So hopefully we'll have a nice balance of those last 3 tracks, and if we can get out of Road America with another solid top 3, top 4 run, that'll set us up nicely in the final 3 races. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like and a sub down below so you don't miss any of the action coming up. And next time out, I'm out of breath. Next time out, we'll be back at Road America. So, yeah, that's what's up. So until next time, thank you so much. All right, bye.